Radiance Body Wash, Beard Wash, Conditioner, Natural Deodorant, Beard Oils, Balms, Brushes, Combs, Heated Beard Brush, and Cologne. Everything a man needs to look and feel awesome day and night. Only from thebeardstruggle.com.
Artyom Morozov has really insanely strong wrist. The problem is if you pull an inside puller, sometimes your cupping might help them to get you on an inside match.
Now, the interesting factor here is the speed of Matyushenko. We've seen speed count tonight. Look at the anticipation. Big
gets
drive.
Inside, and it's a hook battle, and we're dead in the center. Let's see drive from Ivan Matyushenko. He wanted this. And I feel like Artyom Morozov, ooh, good defense, but slowly it's failing. He felt comfortable, not so comfortable anymore, and it's a pin. No. Oh. Well,
warning shots fired big time, Ray Lipinch.
Oh, 3 fouls on Ivan Matyushenko and win for Artyom Morozov, 1-0 Morozov. So he had 3 fouls, and I think Christo was counting them. Like each time his elbow jumped up and down, he counted, and at the end, that's a win.
Yeah.
Even Artyom didn't know that. Yeah, we don't see this from this angle, but I think here 1 over, 2nd over, and 3rd time over.
Now,
yeah, we need a different angle so we can see Ivan Matyushenko's elbow from the side and maybe a little bit start of the match.
let's look at what we get on. We're not going to see another replay of that, but listen, you take the positives where you can find them, and no doubt about it, there were some positives there, and the positive was that Ivan Matyushenko is in this match. Aristo Delijakov going over to talk to Morozov. It's on, Ray. Morozov looked confident, looked comfortable early. But he wasn't so comfortable when Matyushenko opened the throttle.
Yeah, Matyushenko turned his pronator all the way and slowly was chipping away, and I think that did definitely some damage.
What damage did it do to the confidence of the champion?
Round number 2.
And what has he got in response
straight
here,
to
Ray?
referee's grip.
You think that would inspire the confidence
are they on, no, they're not on the same sides, right?
No.
No.
No, they switched around. But the confidence of Ivan Matyushenko, a super experienced arm wrestler, decorated athlete, flew largely under the radar of professional arm wrestling for the last 4 or 5 years, but those in the know already knew that this guy was a threat. This guy is a weapon, and we've seen why, and that's a much better hit. Wow! No denying that one.
Makes it 1-1.
Ivan Matyushenko deep inside early, devastating, sinister efficiency from this calm, collected professional arm wrestler. And it is on, Ray.
It is definitely on. Artyom Morozov, I think, underestimated him. He warmed up on round number 1, and now...
The initiation there from Matyushenko was absolute silk. Wow. Who saw that one coming?
Definitely that Artyom Morozov.
Hey, 2 pins and both of them. Forget the fouls, both of them dominated. Both of them dominated by the smaller man. And it's time to wake up, son. If you're in the corner of Morozov, and let's be honest, we've seen Morozov here, shell-shocked early before. Darikian had him on the ropes famously. What is going on there? Had him on the ropes famously, but he came back, he changed the entire profile of the match, and he went on to win. You feel like he may have to dig deep one more time here in the space as he clicks his neck back into shape there from the effort expended and the usual calm demeanor. Ivan Matyushenko sets himself for another attack in a different body shape, Ray.
I feel like he can't avoid hook at this point. I think he has to lean into it 100%. Round number 3. First time tonight we have a 1-1. Both athletes have scored a round. Sadly, only one athlete has gotten some pins on this one. We'll see how this ends. Right now, Ivan Matyushenko dominated round number 2. Looks in control.
He looks shell-shocked, mate, and Matyushenko amending his position there, and it's creating a lot of technical questions for Morozov. Morozov looks rattled, he looks shook, and I would be too. And there doesn't seem to be a great deal of fatigue in Matyushenko at this stage, but you've got to say, Morozov never shows any kind of weakness in terms of his mental approach to the match. He never looks rattled, does he? He really has a good poker face.
No, his poker face is awesome.
The more nervous of the two, if anything, is the man who's leading in terms of the flow of the match. It's 1-1 in the scorecard, but there's no doubt about it who's been dominating here. It's all been Ivan Matyushenko. Morozov needs to get that momentum back into his favour. He's the champion. Stamp the authority. Here we go. Down come the hands. Be ready.
Low hand from Morozov, but still cups in. Gets cupped in.
Matyushenko's finding what he wants, and he's very awkward when he does.
He gets what he wants. No strap. Still no strap.
Not.
None of them are trying to get outside at all.
Blink.
Yeah. It is absolutely, it's very, very hard to avoid hook of Ivan Matyushenko.
Almost impossible.
Yeah.
You got to meet it, you got to match it. Here we go. And away we go. We are deep inside. It's the elbow foul for Matyushenko, but ominous signs here because Morozov was stuck in there again, and he was palm up from the get-go.
Yeah. I think right now he's working on that strategy to stop him close to the pad and just try to survive. Ivan's rotation, not only on the wrist, but also on a inside rotation of the arm, is too much. So Morozov right now is in a defense mode, but Ivan needs to be careful with the elbow.
You've got to admire the confidence of the Terminator. Morozov there still got the confidence in his endurance that he's going to allow the initiation by Matyushenko and try and soak up those attacks. That's a dangerous game.
Waiting for the goal.
Big drive again, and we are in the hook.
Catches him.
Oh, elbow.
Elbow off. Okay.
Clear
one
drop.
Elbow foul for each of the athletes right now. One foul for Morozov. Someone's calling that it was a pin already. He's still saying that was a little bit too high and elbow came off.
It's a long shot, but it was worth a try.
Worth a try, always. If you're not trying,
yes, call everything. But you're not going to get that past.
We go one more time. This is for the #1 left arm on the planet, the reigning defending champion Artyom Morozov versus heavyweight champion Ivan Matyushenko. Has a possibility to become second two-division champion.
Down come the hands. Here we go. The hook, I'm sure, will be initiated once again by Matyushenko, and it is. It's an elbow
Second
foul.
elbow foul again.
Oh, devastating stuff.
I think it's just second. It cannot be. I think it's 2 elbow fouls, not 3.
He's saying it was he thought it was a pin first.
They will check it. Check it. Maybe we have missed one foul, but I don't think so.
Hristo Delajakov going to go and have a look at that monitor.
We have all audiences on their feet right now looking. Let's see.
Yep.
We have Ivan right there. Close, not a pin.
Oh, God.
Somewhere there pin, but I think...
Tell you what.
Listen.
It's extremely close.
Let's listen.
Big drive, Matthew. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely razor-thin decision. That is off. It is off.
Oh, okay, it's off. Yeah.
It's off, but was it a pin? It's hard to see from the angle we've got. We've got that one angle on it. We're getting a second angle on it now.
Right now, elbow went over the pad. This is where they stopped it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
It was an elbow foul. We just got a different angle on it there, here in the commentary position, and that was an elbow foul. So it will carry over, and there's a really confusing story and narrative going on in this match, and the narrative is such that Morozov has got the result in his favour. Matyushenko carries all the momentum in this main event match, and Hristo Delajakov still talking to Alexander there, but it will count. Artyom Morozov, why is the score not on there yet? Always makes me nervous, Ray, when the score hasn't got on there. But as far as we are concerned, Morozov leads by 2 pins to 1. We've not seen confirmation of it yet, but they have changed sides, so it would suggest that, yeah, there we go, it has now gone on. Here we go. Ivan Matyushenko got all the momentum here, whilst the score suggests otherwise. Again, he sets the position, and we are deep inside. Morozov hanging on to it. That top-end strength that he's known for, the athleticism, it's right there. Oh, elbow, elbow, elbow.
Woo!
A lot better signs there for Morozov, because that athleticism we talked about, maybe a little professional foul there actually from Ivan. Maybe a little professional foul there, a little bit. No, it was off the side anyway, and that was given, but he'd been sat up there for sure. Morozov had put the brakes on that, and I feel like he may believe that he's got the top end strength to make all the difference. Artyom Morozov, the champion of the world in the super heavyweight division, looking good at this stage. Luck is riding with him. Rolly Ray just run out to get some corrections.
I'm here for corrections.
The
score is 1-1.
Of reason.
Score is 1-1. We are in round number 3. Ivan Matyushenko has 1 foul right now. That is correct decision. So round number 1, we messed it up a little bit, and we kind of but these are world title. This is a world title match, so these are world title match rules. There's no running fouls. There's no running fouls, so we got confused there. And
Why did they change sides, Ray?
They didn't change sides. I think they just changed camera angles, and we got confused there. So round number 3, 1-1.
Here we go.
One foul for Matyushenko.
As far as I'm concerned, that is great news. 1-1 the score, wonderful stuff. It's still alive, oh, little
Finally.
Cheeky top roll attempt there.
Okay. Yeah, I think we messed up a little bit. We kind of didn't understand. I thought they changed sides, and I didn't understand why they stopped at one point and then they didn't. But it was a foul on Ivan Matyushenko.
Cheeky top roll attempt there thrown in. Changing things up a little. While you were over checking what was going on there, Ray, there was some ominous signs for Ivan, in that Morozov got the brakes on at the base, and he battled his way back to a pretty solid position and looked like he was going to take over. Looked like he had the greater level of top-end strength, and we know he's got that endurance. We've seen him in battle after battle. None more so than that incredible match with Alex. That was absolutely unbelievable. But right now, the story of this match is a positive one. The main event is tilted 1-1. No advantage at this stage. And you do feel like Ivan Matyushenko, if he can find the right position, is still alive here. Didn't look like he expended too much energy. Didn't look like he redlined too much. And he's still in the match far more so than many people may have believed. Tricky individual. Super efficient puller. And he's made his presence very much known in this main event match. Brought to you by ESN and the Beard Struggle here at the Space Dubai at King of the Table 11. super heavyweight division, main event.
Yeah. So right now, for me, it's like, okay, I feel like we just started a completely different match because I feel like I was like, what the hell happened? What did we miss? I went there and I
I
talked
love
with
that
Christo.
you ran off to find out. That was good.
And Christo told me, he's like, I made it. We called it a win, and then we understood there's no running foul, so we gave one foul to Ivan, and we restarted the match.
God bless him for doing so. It's alive, 1-1 the score. Rolly Ray got his steps in. Every one is a winner.
Yes.
Round number 3. We're in sync. Beautiful. Big drive and a big change for Artyom Morozov, but the hook is applied, and there is a big drive.
Elbow foul for
leave it
Ivan.
out?
And that's it.
Yeah.
Artyom Morozov.
And we're back to that narrative where the flow of the match is definitely slightly in favor of
the
Ivan
champion.
Matyushenko, but the flow of the results is in favor of Morozov.
Yeah.
One thing I love about Artyom Morozov as well, he changes things up in matches. He's got the courage to do different things. And it was as well a tiny elbow infringement there, and it's created by the high attacking up force of the champion.
Artyom Morozov is very, very impressive. So many times we see him battle and coming close to losing and then turning it all around. I think he's very fitting to be the champion and be the face of left arm right now, because he shows that you might beat me once, but I will win the war. And right now, he is on his way to win this war.
He really has. And if you look over there in the corner, I bet Backyard of Arm Wrestling is at home thinking epic stuff here as Bangarang blazes out around the space and Morozov does his own little bit of dancing. It's all coming alive in the main event. And if you're in the corner of Ivan Matyushenko, you've still going to have your positive hat on, because he is looking really good here.
Yeah. Listen, all the arm wrestlers, yes, you got it correctly. It is World's International, not World's, but International Day for Artyom Morozov to do his squats. He's doing his squats, trying to get those reps in.
No better time than when the world is watching.
And they say arm wrestlers don't train legs, right? On camera, on the biggest stage.
And there it was.
We all saw it.
We saw it. I saw it. There it was.
Round number 4.
Here we go. Artyom Morozov, 6'5" of him. What an athlete this guy is. He's changed up in the defense of his title. That forearm heavily inflated, heavily pumped. Not the case for Ivan Matyushenko. Still looks smooth, but he needs to find that A side. And does so.
Hits
this
a hook.
is good. But
Morozov hits a hook.
Morozov looks solid when he gets in there, and
This time he is the aggressor.
he's in a much better position. Winds round, but the effort put in there is massive.
Waiting for attack from Ivan. He's waiting when Ivan's gonna move. Slowly eating that pronator. Slowly, cupping deeper, turning him palm up.
Both men trying to get their opponent palm up, and the diligence of both evident here, the understanding of both evident here, but it is the space being closed out there by Artyom Morozov, and
Pulls
the
back.
weight is making a difference there. But a well-timed counter nearly pays dividends, and that one did. It exposed the bicep a little. Now, got to be careful there that he doesn't get off his own arm.
Pulling
Matyushenko
goes for the press and
Nice
finishes
transition
it.
finish from the champion of the world. Morozov,
Artyom Morozov, so impressive.
versatility. The champion brings a package, and it is a very dangerous combination of bravery and technical versatility, and we saw the evidence of it there. The timing was perfect. He transitioned to the press. We'll see it on the replay. Rolly Ray is dancing. Stay strong and love arm wrestling.
Damn right. Look at that, good transition. He was pulling back, pulling on Ivan Matyushenko's fingers, cupping him deeper, and then went all the way back to the front of the pad and pressed him down. Very, very impressive from the reigning defending champion. He's just one pin away to take the title. We have seen so many different things in this match, and even a press. we had this conversation, I think, a few days ago, and we talked about, like, he's like, oh, there's, like, I don't really fight in the press. And then I said, like, you beat KOTT11 in the press, and he's like, all right, I did. All right, I did. So he's very, very complete armor. So we know he can top roll, he can hook, and he can press.
Ray, very few arm wrestlers have the courage and the bravery to throw the arsenal at a match early. And we've seen the full range tonight from Morozov. One of the reasons this guy is such a dangerous opponent, such an imposing figure, is not just the frame, the stature, the clear athleticism. It's the fact that he will show you so many looks up there. We've seen him go into the hook. We've seen him be defensive in that regard. We've seen him be attacking in that regard. We saw him post and go high. We saw the press transition in the last round, and it was timed wonderfully. Who said the big men can't have technique? This one does.
Ivan Matyushenko, Artyom Morozov. Artyom is one pin away to solidify this victory, take it home. Another left arm win.
What an engaging match here. Ivan Matyushenko has looked alive all throughout this, and you still feel that the match may have some twists and turns left.
Wow.
Oh my word.
Engages with a press, finishes it, and takes back the title.
Authoritative move there from the Terminator. Artyom Morozov of Kazakhstan.